Before this video starts, I highly recommend you get your anti-mind reading government apparatus and put it on top of your head like this, so that this way the government doesn't know what you're doing and they cannot read your mind. Because in today's video, we're going to be looking for that enlightenment. We're going to be looking for that knowledge, and we're going to try to get woke by the end of this video. Because for everybody that doesn't know who I am, hi, my name is Yoel Silver, and I am a YouTube comedian. At least that's what people like to call me whenever I describe to people what I do for a living. But make no mistakes, this video today, ain't nothing funny about this video today. This video is super duper serious because we need to get to the bottom of this, because if we don't get to the bottom of this, who will? Before we continue with the video, also, I usually say that everybody that watches my YouTube videos is my best friend, which is true. If you're gonna continue to watch this YouTube video, then I consider you my best friend. And I hope that you feel welcome with that, and I hope that you're okay with that, because I don't make the rules. Sorry. Actually, I do make the rules, and I hope that you're gonna continue to watch this video, because now that you're my best friend, I feel like I can tell you something very personal. So my mother texted me a message from somebody on Facebook, right? And that person is her best friend's second cousin, third removed co-worker dude that she met at the bar one time and decided that she must follow him for the rest of his life on Facebook. He posted something about 5G, and he said that the reason they have us all in quarantine right now is because they're setting up a bunch of 5G towers all over the place, and they do not want us finding out that they're setting up these 5G towers because they're afraid that we might knock them down. He's claiming that 5G is bad for us. And, I mean, now I'm really worried, because what? Is it really bad for us? I don't know. And I feel like it is our duty as citizens of this planet to do our own research. And I'm sorry, but like, I could Google if 5G actually causes any sort of damage to humans, and I would have to read through so much text. And I ain't about to do that, okay? I don't got the time, even though I'm in quarantine. Instead, what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna watch this video by Trevor Noah, because Trevor Noah is a late night host / comedian, and I enjoy to get my information from comedians versus actual journalists, because if the comedian's wrong, then he's just being funny, you know? So I'd rather get my information from a comedian.
What exactly is the big deal about 5G?
The new world of 5G technology promises to transform our lives.
Up to 20 times faster than the 4G most of us use now.
To download a 2-hour film on 3G would take about 26 hours. On 4G you'd be waiting 6 minutes, and on 5G you'll be ready to watch your film in just over 3.5 seconds.
So look, there's no denying the technology is great. Why do China and the US care so much about who makes it?
When the US won the 4G race earlier this decade, it provided a nearly $100 billion boost to gross domestic product.
The best 5G technology is made by a Chinese company called Huawei. And because the Chinese company is Chinese, many governments don't trust how secure it's gonna be. And I'm not gonna try and bore you with all the technical details, but while America is developing its own 5G, China's 5G is so far ahead.
Okay, so I just learned 2 things. 1, 5G is super duper fast. Unbeatable. No questions about it. But it also seems like we're at a race with China to what seems to be developing the first 5G phone. And Trevor Noah, I feel like you kind of misled the people there, because, let's be honest, you're not gonna catch me with an Android even though it has 5G speeds. Like, even if Android phones could print money and be on 5G, I still wouldn't get an Android phone. So until Apple makes a 5G iPhone, I don't think that the 5G would really harm us, because ain't nobody gonna buy an Android phone. Trevor Noah, let's be honest, I get secondhand embarrassment when I text people and I get a green bubble. And I don't feel like I can get 5G or be affected by 5G unless I got a 5G phone to start with. So until Apple gets a 5G phone, it really isn't going anywhere. So that didn't really explain much. That was more of like a funny story that you have there. So, I guess I need to get my information from Bill Nye the Science guy in this T-Mobile video. In this video, he says a bunch of facts about T-Mobile with 5G because they pay him to do so. So let's go ahead and watch that.
Have you heard of 5G? You know, the wireless network that everyone is talking about? Well, I'm here to set the record straight with 5 facts about 5G. It might one day give us driverless cars or drones that control their own drones or something. Brings me to fact number 3. 600 megahertz 5G can travel through walls and buildings. Now, why does this matter? Because if your wireless signal doesn't travel through walls, it's not nearly as useful. Guess what? Fact number 5. T-Mobile is the first and only carrier with nationwide 5G. T-Mobile's nationwide 5G already covers 200 million people and counting.
200 million people are already what? 200 million people? So does that mean that it is already all around us and it's already everywhere and it's too late? Are we getting informed a little bit too late? Man, like, I usually go to Bill Nye to feel good about myself because teachers used to play him instead of teaching us growing up. And now corporations are using him to make me feel better about their corporation, knowing that I have an emotional attachment to that guy because he was actually a teacher to millions of students in North America. Despicable, corporate America. How despicable. So, I don't think I can trust corporate America like that, ever, right? Because all they care about is a profit. So, what does the average person think? So, I found this video from a guy named Papa Duke, and he titled this video, 5G network is the problem to all of this. I wonder what type of knowledge he's about to spit at us.
Listen. Didn't I tell y'all that it was the 5G radiation that was gonna fuck us up? And I've been saying this for months.
But we'll also be blanketed with a new type of radiation called millimeter waves. Health experts are warning about the rising risks with a 5G rollout.
That 5G won't just be another number and letter on your cell phone. It requires an entirely new infrastructure of thousands of small cellular antennas to be erected throughout cities where it's going to be installed.
Look, we got to stop pretending we don't know what the fuck going on. Coronavirus, but it ain't the coronavirus, it's the 5G network. It's the radiation. Whoever went to any type of medical school that know anything about viruses, they know. Viruses can be killed from heat. A virus had to have a host. And this whole 5G network shit, I'm telling y'all, go ask anybody who's been to medical school about a virus.
I have no idea. So, like, if you studied medicine and stuff, like, is what he's saying true? Does you who studied medicine knows anything about a virus, knows that it cannot survive in the heat, and it's actually the 5G causing this, that there's something just ain't right if you studied medicine? Leave a comment down below educating me, because apparently Papa Dukes doesn't seem to think so. This next guy over here actually is so afraid of 5G, he dipped on the country. So maybe he's gonna be a little bit more informed to make such a brass decision as to dipping on the country as a whole. He probably has some interesting things. You know, let's watch this guy.
Greetings, Internet! Coming at you from the beautiful Koh Samui, Thailand. In today's video, I just wanted to quickly share why I decided to leave America on such a short notice. I honestly, truly believe that there is something going on behind the scenes during all of this coronavirus stuff. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of flack on this in the comments, but 5G is advertised as something that is going to give us faster download speeds, 4K videos at lightning speed, super fast uploads, and ultra high connectivity. But people don't understand the repercussions of 5G because it's a military weapon. It's going to really fuck shit up for the next generation. And if you look at the science behind it, 5G is like, they're like smaller wavelengths, like microwaves. They're gonna have to install them at like every single block so that like metropolitan areas will be completely blanketed by it. It's gonna be pretty much like putting your head inside of a microwave, like living inside of a microwave.
So he's saying that we're gonna be living inside one of these things? Dude, I don't wanna live inside one of these things. I wanna be as free as a bird. That didn't make me feel good at all. So let's see what this guy has to say. His name is the Patriot Torch. And it's totally cool to get his opinion about this because check it out. He has the Don't Start On Me flag, the American flag, and the 1776 flag. So this is my type of person, a true liberty type of American. I wonder what his opinion is about this.
I don't bow to the system, they don't control my rhythm. I ask God for wisdom, they're out persecuting, I'm out producing music.
Hey
everybody, this is the Marco Maya at the Patriot Torch, and I wanted to talk about the radiation, cell phone radiation frequencies, and how it's affecting our world. To me, it's definitely something very dangerous, because of the fact that people aren't aware of what radiation does to your body. The fact that, people have these phones up to your ear, when you're talking to people, and, this radiation is cooking you. Just the same way that a microwave cooks food.
So even this thing is bad for me? You know how long I had a phone for? I had a phone since the original iPhone. I was one of those idiots that stood in line thinking that I was revolutionary at the time. Man, how much damage have I caused myself? We're not getting nowhere, man. Desperate times call for desperate measures. So I'm gonna go ahead on Twitter and ask you if you think 5G is safe. So you gotta follow me on Twitter to be able to answer me this question. And so if you don't follow me yet, make sure to follow me so that in the future when I ask you questions, you'll be able to actually reply to them and make it in the video. So, let's see. So, does anyone actually know if 5G is safe? Serious answers only, please, and post. Alright, now we just gotta wait, and, actually, no we don't. You guys have already replied, and, no, 5G enslaved my ancestors. Depends. 5G towers? No. 5G of fentanyl? Yes. 5G is only dangerous if you snort it all in one go. No, it would be the start of a zombie apocalypse. You're really funny. I said, real answers only, please, and you guys decided to joke all about this. I guess we're right back where we started in the beginning of the video. We didn't get any smarter at all, because we don't know if 5G is actually harmful or not. But at the same time, I feel like the people that want to harm us gotta live on this planet too, so why would they put a bunch of 5G towers all over the place if they live on this planet? I guess the only real way to have 5G all over the place without really seeing if it causes any real consequences is to find a cure for radiation cancer and then roll out 5G. But unfortunately, the way the medicine is going, it seems like technology is gonna surpass it way before. So, honestly, if you're worried about 5G, then let me tell you a secret. I don't think we really have a say in this. And apparently, if the 5G towers are installed everywhere, then cars can finally start driving themselves. And personally, I cannot wait to freely give away my driving privileges just so that I can get places without having to mentally hold the steering wheel. Because a lot of you guys on the road drive like you're the only person on the road. You know who I'm talking about. So I cannot wait till there's 5G everywhere and I can finally get that peace of mind where my car can drive itself. And yeah, I might get radiation in the process, but I feel like the anxiety that these bad drivers are causing me already is already taking years off of my life anyway. So maybe I'll gain them back with the radiation, or maybe I'll just be at a net zero. But at least I won't be as worried. So all I'm trying to say is that we really don't have a say in this. And like, here's the new thing. The new thing is that you finally made it to the end of the video. And if you enjoyed this video, you're going to enjoy this video right here about Donald Trump being a time traveler from the future by using Nikola Tesla's invention to come back in time and win the 2016 presidential election to avoid us from going into World War III. Yeah, if you think this conspiracy theory is crazy, that one's actually going to blow your mind. Till next time, friends.